The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner Podcast. I'm your host, Kris Canty, and you're listening to the best podcast in Detroit. We're bringing Detroit to the world. Shout out to all the members of the KrisCross Corner Podcast Facebook group. Stay active and join the podcast and join the conversation every week. Follow the podcast on social media at KrisCross Corner on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Listen to the podcast free anywhere you listen to your podcasts. All right. We got our special guests. We got Mark Simpson, Marcel Smith, Elijah Miller, new to the Great Debaters, and we have to give his name last because it is my favorite intro. We have Walter Whitt on the show.
Damn!
I'm done with you, Mark. I'm done with you. Damn.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Damn!
That's all Walter right there. That's Walter Whitt. Whittens.
Hold on.
I don't like this chat anymore. I don't like you guys anymore. Damn. He came out with the AK. Anyway.
Damn.
Speaking of damn, everybody. Sundress season is upon us.
Oh Lord.
Walter done went through his personal files. He done got these pictures sent to him last week.
We ain't even going through the personals. We ain't got time to go through the personals.
We ain't got time for that. Anyway, sundress season is upon us, Mark. And I just looked up sundress season in the Urban Dictionary.
Hold on. Me and Kris had a preview. Was it last week?
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks
Two
ago.
weeks ago, we had a little preview when we went to your mom's house.
Yeah. Yes, we did. I forgot about that. My. Anyways, sundress season in the Urban Dictionary is a season in which you wear a sundress to be eligible to get fucked easier.
No panties.
Yeah, we just want to throw up the hood.
And
What?
And the example for sundress season is Daddy loves sundress season. This is not good for Father's Day coming up, okay? This is not good at all.
Wait, is that an actual thing?
It's an actual thing. It says Daddy loves sundress season.
Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I know where, bro.
Man.
You won't catch a lot of fathers slipping this year.
Hold on, Elijah think he's slick like wait, is that Elijah who posted that? No, that's Chris Bird. He think he's slick like we don't know who this is. We know.
What did he post?
No, that's Walter. That's Walter. Walter
Okay,
think
Walter.
he's slick.
All
Walter think he's slick. Like I don't know who that
Anyway,
is.
we're not going to reference the chat anymore. Speaking about getting fucked, the city of Gaylord, Michigan, had a tornado last Friday. It killed 2 people, injuring 50. So prayers go out to the families in Gaylord, Michigan.
Yes, very much so.
When I saw 91 degrees on the thing, I was like, someone's going to get hit with a tornado because you can't have 65 one day and then 91 the next day. That's just not happening.
I didn't even know Michigan could get tornadoes.
Oh yeah, anybody
We
get a tornado.
had a few. We had Dundee and Dexter in the past 15 years.
Dundee always get a tornado though.
Like Monroe got a really bad one when I was a kid.
Detroit got one in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, it happens. It's just rare.
Yeah.
Especially with more major cities. Because of how the wind has to flow and the pressure has to change, you usually don't catch that in bigger cities. But out where there are more farms, more rural areas, it's not uncommon to catch a tornado.
You would think Chicago would get tornadoes though.
You would, but it won't work due to the climate and the wind.
The gridlock.
Yeah, the winds. Yeah.
They also get frozen lakes right across the city. So
We get frozen lakes too.
We get frozen lakes and rivers because it's cold. It's fucking cold.
It's Michigan, bro.
And chill, man.
Yeah.
It's Michigan.
All right. Speaking about Michigan, gas prices about to hit $6, y'all.
Guess what?
By August.
We about to be on Zoom this summer, y'all.
Hey, ain't nobody going to work.
Guess what?
Hey, we finna get them checks again. The Stimmy's coming back.
They need to come back because I need a stimmy right now.
The Stimmy's coming back.
Very helpful.
Bring that unemployment back.
Gas prices going up to $6.
I just want a PPP loan.
I saw 509 driving. I was like, yo.
Bring them PPP.
First of all, like, shit, don't say PPP loan on the show.
My fault.
You good. He's just trying to slide that in like, yeah, I just want PPP loan. I was like, wait a minute.
Technically, this show qualified for a PPP loan.
We do call qualify, but I haven't registered.
Do you think they let me take out a Federal Perkins loan for some unleaded?
Did he say Federal Perkins?
Yeah, for some
unleaded gas.
Yes.
Damn, you know they're gonna get you at the gas station. They're like, you be pumping gas, like
you better get that E85.
That one swipe.
If they saw the gas prices, they say like, go ahead, shoot.
I'm about to start putting vegetable oil in my tank.
All you see is Mark with a flatbed with all this Crisco walking into his apartment.
Oh my goodness.
He's like, Mark is up to something, y'all. Mark is up to something.
I built the Crisco engine.
Mark is up to something.
I'm about to get rich, y'all. I built the Crisco engine.
Y'all all wrong.
Smell like fried chicken and fries.
My car gonna smell. Look, your car gonna smell like French fries, but damn it, it's cheaper than gas.
Amen.
You get that McDonald's smell as soon as Mark passes you. You like, what the? I want some McDonald's.
You smell good. You smell good food.
You smell hot French fries from
I don't know
McDonald's?
why y'all assume that it's gonna smell good.
Hey, I'm just saying.
No, but look, and now
it's gonna
the dude, one of the dudes that got killed.
Smell awful.
One of the dudes that got killed in Buffalo, he was working on a water engine for a car. Tragic.
Y'all ever smelled like water and oil and mud? Because it don't smell that great.
It don't smell good at all.
Nah.
Not at
Wait,
all.
can we go back on the water car?
It's like an old Coney Island.
What'd you say,
It's
Walter?
not that bad.
Water car was being developed.
Yeah, water car.
He was developing an engine to run off water. And
I mean, we have engines that run off water.
Where?
Hydrogen fuel cell.
Yeah, but he's trying to get it to like where it can be put in all cars but it was gonna be in all cars by 2029 or something like that.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, are we gonna gloss over the fact that somebody built a car that had an engine that got I want to say it was 60 miles an hour or 60 miles a gallon.
60 miles a gallon.
Yeah, this was in like the 60s. Yeah. And all this stuff was seized, and
that's why.
The government didn't want him to make that money.
It had nothing to do with the government. It was all the automotive industry.
Well, who do you think runs the automotive industry?
No, the automotive industry runs the country. What you mean?
Yeah.
What you mean?
That was my point, Kris. There's the government.
They run shit.
Unless your Tesla breaks down on the bike.
No, Elon Musk. That's why the government hate Elon Musk. That's really why the government.
The government hates Elon because Elon hates the government because he thinks the government has too much creative control.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong though, bro. I just went in a Tesla on the way to work.
This man bought
that
Twitter.
thing is so small.
It is small.
$44 billion.
Like,
it depends on which one you get.
Small.
Yeah, which Tesla did you get on a car?
I think it was like shaped. I think it was like I want to say it's shaped like a Ford Focus.
So the sedan.
Yeah, the 2-door.
The 2-door or the 4-door?
4-door.
The 4-door with the butterfly. Well, is it butterfly?
No.
See, I'm petty. I get on the freeway and turn on that autopilot and just go to sleep. Scared.
No, that's actually dangerous. That's actually
so dangerous.
It actually won't let you. It shouldn't let you. It has a fail-safe built in where if the car can sense that you're asleep, it will actually, at least it used to, it actually pulled over, and you weren't allowed to use the auto feature until you I think it was until you restarted your car and did a few other things. Like it was
with smart cars like that. Who needs driving lessons?
And speaking of driving lessons, have you guys ever been pulled over for a speeding ticket?
No.
Yes.
More than I want to admit.
Marcel hasn't, but anyway, Mark hasn't. I'm playing.
Yes, I most definitely have.
But everybody knows, as a black man, you're supposed to, hands on the steering wheel. Don't talk back. Unless unless they do something that you have to talk back. But in all cases, don't talk back to the cop. Make sure you have your registration, your license. What else? Registration, license,
proof of insurance.
Proof of insurance.
Yeah.
No guns. Speaking of no guns, this nigga got pulled over on a speeding ticket, and the cop was like, "Hey, what's that gun in your lap?" This nigga said, "Oh, it's mine. It's for protection." And this guy did not get shot. This is a win for the black community, everybody.
Hey, yo, I beg your pardon.
This is a win for the black community.
Hey, yo, what are the odds?
The odds.
The odds were
said,
also
this
never
right
in his favor.
Hey,
I was so happy. I was so mad at first. I was so this whole thing.
Maybe the cop was colorblind.
You're like, you got a gun? Like, oh, this whole thing? Oh,
Hold on.
I know this my thing.
What this?
But this?
Oh no, this works out tequila.
The fact that he didn't get shot or killed
Bruh.
means we're moving forward in the right direction, everybody.
Bruh.
However,
Or cop moving backwards.
Either people in the black community, people in general, don't have a gun in your lap when you get pulled over by the cops for a speeding ticket. It's not worth it.
Hey, but what I'm curious is, what was that guy going to do with that gun?
We don't know. We don't care.
He was protecting himself.
He was protecting himself.
Said,
yeah, that's what he said.
It could have been a drive-by, or the cop could have been murked right on the spot.
Exactly. The cop could have stopped him from doing something stupid.
Hey, real talk though. You also got to give a little bit of a credit to the cop who didn't see the gun and immediately shoot him.
Yes.
True.
That is worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it would have been.
That's what I said. This is a win for the black community right here,
bro. It would have been on site if he saw the gun first.
Yeah, I mean, there would have been no reason, even with him having the gun in his lap, unless he has it in his hand. There's no reason to shoot him. Maybe
well, and that's and I agree with
that's
you.
That's what the admirable part is.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, we also live in a world where we've seen
it's crazy.
That doesn't work.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you can have a bottle cap in your hand and somehow get shot by the cops.
Or chicken.
You can be laying on the ground complying with the officer's orders and still get shot. Let's not forget
and
that's
still
also
get shot
or get choked out with a knee on your neck. But anyway, speaking of Detroit police are enforcing a new curfew and a parent's responsibility law to minimize the drifting parties and drag racing parties.
That ain't happening.
Now, I don't know who Detroit police thinks are driving these cars, but they're way over the age of 18. I know that for a fact. Not that I know anybody who's doing this. Hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But
let me find out a 13-year-old is out here out dragging on.
They might be. However,
you serious on that though?
I've seen a lot of people who are way older than 18 start these drag race parties.
Oh man, Higgins won a couple of matches, and he 85.
Damn.
Listen, I don't think that the city that had to implement a no chase rule because they couldn't catch the cars is going to be able to successfully stop them.
True.
No chase. I remember that shit. No chase. I'm like, you better get these niggas.
True.
You let them buy a Hellcat. You let these niggas with PPP loans buy Hellcats. The city of Detroit needs to buy 8 Hellcats. 8 Hellcats and make them into police cars.
That's my question.
That would make the city of Detroit like Mad Max. Y'all seen that before?
Okay.
No, that is my question. Is police cars are retrofitted to be pretty damn fast.
Pretty fast.
Like I wouldn't like they're not gonna stop a Lambo going top speed, but they sure as shit should be able to stop a Hellcat going.
They're not gonna stop.
Not if they have a Hellcat with all these overseas like super parts that
that is right
into Lamborghinis. You're not catching that Hellcat.
That Dodge Demon gonna get him.
That Dodge. You got a Hellcat. You got a Hellcat with McLaren parts. You're not catching.
Yeah, you got a Hellcat pushing 250 up 696. You're not catching that Hellcat.
You're not catching that at 2 a.m. in the morning. You're not doing it.
No, at 2 a.m. in the morning, I'm not trying to go 250 miles an hour.
Hey, but on a different but real note, I've definitely been in a 300 going 170 down 75.
300.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
300 can get up.
the 300S. That's all. It's gone.
That's what it was too.
It's gone. That thing.
Because they basically
did.
put a Hellcat engine in there.
Mhm.
That's what it is. It's a 5.7 liter.
No. The thing that they messed up on is when they put that engine into a Jeep Grand Cherokee. That was when they messed up.
The Trackhawk, like it's completely.
That's when they messed up.
It's unnecessary and overpowered, but
unnecessary.
I saw it and I was like, I'll pay $90,000 for that.
What the Scat Pack?
Me too. I was in there like, can I get this? He was like, yeah, here's the monthly payment. I was like, can I get that compass? Let me get that compass with the 2.4 liter.
Can you imagine your Hellcat getting beat out by a Jeep Wrangler with that kind of hitch? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. They're the same engine. They got the same engine.
My senior year for prom, we did 220 in our Audi S4, going up 696.
So that was you.
Senior year, what was that, like 2 years ago? I remember when that shit went down.
2016.
Oh,
damn.
They really
on
tried to catch
the freeway?
Yes.
I remember that. That was the year after I graduated. They really tried to catch y'all. Y'all 2016 niggas was wilding.
2016 was a wild class. Oh, they were a really wild class.
No home training. No. Some of them kids ain't never been baptized. I'll just say that.
They had 20.
I had home training and was baptized. We just, all of our older brothers was cracky. So we learned like a balance, of two different sides. I had the crack baby side and I had the home training side, and I put a balance between the two.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you really just say that?
Yes, he did. He had to defend himself.
My brothers are crack babies. My brothers are 80s babies and 70s babies.
Oh yeah, that's golden age crack right there.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of prom and classmates, so a man carjacked a woman and then got arrested moments later after a former classmate recognized him before the incident happened. So please, everybody who went to high school with somebody, don't do stupid stuff around your old classmates because they will snitch.
Please, half our classmates are either pregnant before or after graduation,
or during.
Okay. What does that have to do with the female reproductive system?
And or jail, and or working at Walmart.
Marcel hasn't experienced the female reproductive system, so he doesn't know.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from the female reproductive system to the world's biggest bounce house. Yes, the Big Bounce America is coming to Metro Detroit. It's coming to Sterling Heights. I think it's June. I think it's Father's Day weekend. That's when it's coming.
Hey, Mark, you get to see your dad.
Damn.
At least I know mine.
I mean, my son knows his too. I'm just saying.
I wish I did.
Why you gotta always come in and just be ready to flame people?
Why are people going for each other today? I don't understand.
Hey, Marcel came at me.
Bro, it's almost Gemini season. It's time for violence.
Sir.
This retrograde got me messed up.
Oh my God! You're really going to retrograde now for your excuse? Really, Mark?
Is Marcy Hospital in retrospect?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of retrospect, May 25th, 1977 was 45 years ago. Yes, 45 years ago was when Star Wars was birthed. It was.
Yeah.
Amen.
And the world will never be the same after that day. So this what is it? This Wednesday, I'll be watching Star Wars Episode 4 as a celebration.
Never seen it.
Never. Are you serious?
Or Harry Potter or Star Trek.
You need to catch up on some films, my guy.
Bro, you wearing an anime shirt. I would have snatched that shit off.
No, he's sitting there. He's sitting there watching that and Don't Be a Menace. That's what he watching.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, you had to watch, the Boondocks, Don't Be a Menace, and then Dragon Ball.
But Star Wars.
That was my Saturday.
Oh,
I didn't have cable. We was poor. I was in the hood.
But Star Wars was on VHS.
Star Wars.
Star Wars was on VHS though.
And on
you know what they was buying?
I had Star Wars on
Don't
VHS.
Be a Menace. Bad Boys.
You talk, listen up,
Kangaroo Jack. No,
don't.
They definitely, they definitely wasn't purchasing Star Wars.
First of all,
I was lucky to see The Matrix.
First of all, if you're ever on the show ever again, Mark, please do not reference Anthony Anderson's worst movie. Okay, don't talk about Kangaroo Jack on this show ever again. Anthony Anderson is known for Barbershop. Skip a whole decade, then Blackish. That's it.
Don't throw.
No, I thought he appeared in
and Law and Order too.
Yeah,
we'll do Law and Order.
He did a Law and Order for there.
We'll do Law and Order too.
What about that Baby Daddy movie he was in?
No. That's worse than Kangaroo Jack.
Legitimately, I have no idea what.
Hold on. He's an Asian. Cody Banks too. We got to put that in there.
Was that a bad movie though?
He was.
It was a good movie. What you mean? Elijah over here looking lost. This is probably before he was born.
I don't even know what Cody. You don't know what Cody Banks is?
All of these movies.
It's Frankie Muniz, man.
These are the movies I had. I just didn't have Star Wars.
And another thing,
like I said, I was lucky. I was lucky to get Matrix.
Matrix was
I only
good.
saw it because I went to my house.
Matrix.
My auntie was the only one who had it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had that either.
We gotta do a whole Star Wars episode just for Lynn.
The concept artist for Star Wars has died.
Yes.
90 years old. Had the original plans for the X-Wing TIE fighter. I mean, without him, we wouldn't even have Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. He just
those ships are classic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take your word for it.
Rest in peace. Dang, Elijah. The Detroit Pistons have selected. Actually, they haven't even selected. They earned the number 5 pick in the NBA draft. I don't know about y'all, but we should at least have number 2.
They said they want to trade up.
We need at least number 1 and number 2.
They want to trade up.
They also want to get I think the Kings want to give their 7th round pick for win now players. So Jeremy Grant could be in the mix. I don't know.
I mean, he can go. Jeremy Grant can go. To be honest.
What are these talks that I'm hearing about Russell Westbrook and James Harden going to the Pistons?
Those are just rumors. But if it happens, though.
I don't want James Harden.
As Brody. Oh, Brick.
I'm getting courtside seats every game.
I would rather have Russell Westbrook than James Harden.
I'd rather have James Harden than Westbrook because Westbrook.
James Harden looked like he just gave up.
At least Westbrook ain't gonna give up in the playoffs.
Yes, he will.
Have you not seen
not like James?
I mean, James, we never really saw actually do anything good in the playoffs.
Right. At
least
Westbrook.
When he's with somebody, when he's with a superstar, he'll do good. But when he's alone, he can't do shit.
He was with Joel Embiid. What you mean?
Joel Embiid is his own person in itself. He didn't even need James Harden.
Well,
James Harden came in like February.
Well, first of all, the Sixers are cursed.
They are? Are they? Really?
Doc Rivers.
They're cursed.
The Pistons gonna fire Dwayne Casey.
Oh my God! Don't get me started on Dwayne Casey. Don't get me started on Dwayne Casey. But before we get into Dwayne Casey, we're gonna talk about the Lions. Now, the Lions are the only team
I don't want to
this season to not get a prime time game.
So.
Actually, we still don't know because the last game of the season says
they're the only team for the 2022 season.
The last game
doesn't have a primetime game scheduled.
You mean to tell me the Jacksonville Jaguars got a primetime game before the Detroit? Oh, hell.
Yeah, Thursday Night Football.
You know why?
And they get to go to London.
Right, and they're going to...
I hope they stay in London.
Sure, they need to stay in London. They ain't do nothing in Florida.
Isn't Shahid Khan from London?
First of all, London does not need an NFL team. I'm gonna just put that out there.
Yes, they do. They have like 5 games there a year. They might as well have a team then.
Yeah, they're in Mexico City.
Mexico City, and they're gonna have a game in Germany this year as well.
It's easier to have a Mexico City NFL team than it is to have a London NFL team. Traveling wise.
Mexico City is plausible, but I don't see London. I just see too much
traveling wise. No, hell no.
The Tottenham Hotspur Arena is made for football, American football.
I'll say what was up with that earlier? I was very confused about that.
I don't know what Basil's putting up there.
Oh, you're talking about the chat?
Yeah, with Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham.
Yeah,
Hotspur.
I didn't know. I didn't know what the name for the team was. I knew it was Tottenham, but it was
Tottenham, same shit.
No.
Tottenham.
And Bird and Bezos just lit into that team's ass.
I mean, they're not the best team when it comes to the Premier League titles, but everybody knows that Manchester United is the best one. Not the best, but they're not the best. They're like the Yankees of the Premier League.
That is true.
I thought it would be Chelsea.
We have the most champions.
No, Chelsea has 5.
I thought it would be Man City. Or
no, Man
City
and Manchester United go back and forth, but Manchester United has the most wins.
Man U is. I'd say of the two though, Man U is definitely the more prominent one.
Mm-hmm.
Like because Man U and Man City both play at Old Trafford, but Old Trafford is definitely made for Man U.
So Man U and Man City are like Boston and LA.
No, Man U. They both play in the same city, so Man U would be more of the Yankees, and Man City would be the Mets.
Except they play at the same. Yeah.
Because both are really great clubs, very expensive clubs, but Man U.
Oh, so it'd be like the Lakers and the Clippers.
Yes,
exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Precisely. That's a good. That's a good. No. Or the Jets and the Giants.
That too.
Why you gotta go there?
Speaking of that, why do I have to go there? We're gonna go to Isaiah Lee. Yes, the person that attacked Dave Chappelle at the Hollywood Bowl last month.
His arm was like this.
He looked like a rag doll when they were done with him. But
he go.
I heard Busta Rhymes stomp on me, man.
He got sandbagged in the worst way
Busta
possible.
Rhymes.
I heard
Busta Rhymes stomping you out. You gonna have some injuries.
But I heard Chappelle's crew had a chance to talk to him after he did that.
Yeah. So he said that he admitted to attacking Dave Chappelle over the jokes that Dave Chappelle said about homelessness, pedophilia, and the LGBTQ community. And to all those people who want to fight somebody over a joke, don't go to the damn show.
But here's the thing, Chris. Here's the thing. That guy came in with a knife.
Okay. And don't go to the show.
He came in with a knife and somehow ended up stomped out. If I ever get stomped out with a knife on me, we have a big problem. If I ever scare someone like
I got a knife run up, if I got a knife on me and I still get my ass beat,
we got a problem. Wait. We're not gonna address it like that. You got a knife. You have a whole knife on you. Why are you running up and tackling him? If you don't run up and stick him,
Elijah, though, listen. If I got a knife on me and I still get my ass beat and not stab at least one nigga, we got a problem.
Y'all still listen to elephant in the room. If I got a knife on me and I run all the way up to Dave Chappelle, if my intention is to hurt Dave Chappelle and I got a knife on me, why didn't you run out with the knife in front of you and stick him a couple times?
He probably ain't want to kill him. He was like, I just want to hurt him.
Okay, first of all,
I don't want to hurt him.
Okay, first of all,
I don't want him dead either, but I'm just saying that would be my logic.
Okay, first of all, you had Dave Chappelle and six other people, and you telling me you couldn't at least give one of them a paper cut? I mean, come on now.
Just a paper cut. Just a paper cut.
A pinch, bro.
Man, I'd have looked like a crazy man. I'd have been running up, waving the knife. Tick, 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 tick.
Y'all are too much, man.
I got a knife.
So my message is
out with a knife on you.
Stabbed this nigga. What you think I'm gonna do to you?
The message from the KrisCross Corner Podcast will be: if you do not like Dave Chappelle and his jokes, do not go to his shows because he's gonna talk about this shit.
How you got a full whip? How you get the upper hand and still get phased out?
The same way Chris Rock did when Will Smith slapped him.
I think that's the starting point of all this. Comedians can't even make a living anymore without being attacked.
We can't make a joke. It's a joke.
No, I did like it that they stomped him out though, because it almost felt kind of staged to me.
That felt nigga-ish. That felt nigga-ish though.
At the Hollywood Bowl of all places. Come on now.
That ass.
How you let Jamie Foxx put a hit out on you? First of all.
Not Jamie Foxx.
Oh damn, that's right.
Jamie Foxx put the hit out on this nigga.
Not Jamie Foxx. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Jamie Foxx tonight.
I don't know. Jamie Foxx do got a head tattoo.
No. You just walking down the street and Jamie Foxx puts a hit on you. All you hear is the Jamie Foxx theme song in the back of your head. Here I come, here I come, here I go. And then bop. That's messed up.
Y'all wrong.
But seriously, you can't fake. No, seriously, you can't fake an ass with him like that, man. His arm was literally like this.
Shouldn't have came up on stage, nigga.
It looked woo-wee.
Shouldn't have came up on stage. Anyway, we're gonna go move on to my top 10 cookout songs. Now, honorable mentions. I'm gonna let these go. I'm gonna get all the smoke for naming these off, but I don't give a crap. So, number one for honorable mentions, we have Flashlight, Parliament Funkadelic.
That place at Cookouts.
Yes, they play this at Cookouts.
Wait, hold up. You said
What?
Cookouts.
Cookout song.
Hey, this is my idea for this list. Leave it alone.
All right. We got Love and Happiness, Al Green. We got The Wobble by VIC. We got
I knew that was
number 8.
No, these are honorable mentions, Marcel Smith. Listen and pay attention.
The Wobble is a
Lovely Day by Bill Withers.
Oh, hell
Let's
no.
Groove by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay, that shows up. That does make an appearance.
The
That's
Cupid
on my
Shuffle,
top 10.
the Turbo Shuffle, the Electric Slide, the Cha-Cha Slide. That Lady by the Isley Brothers.
nigga. What?
That's The Way of the World by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's the way
Of the world.
I just
It was a good day.
Funny dance that night.
It was a good day by Ice Cube.
That better be on this list.
Finesse by Bruno Mars and Cardi B.
Okay.
Damn, I forgot that. Damn, I forgot
That's
about
the remix, to be clear.
So
The
Fresh
remix.
and So Clean by Outkast.
That's that is a skateboard song at its best. That's a skateboard song.
me. I'm just so fresh, so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
clean. All right, now let's get into these top 10 songs
Got you.
before we get out of here. Number 10, The Way You Move by Outkast.
Also a great skateboard song too.
Hey, Chris.
You said skateboard?
Skate World song.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Chris, can I interject something here on that one?
Yes, can you? Yes, you can.
I would say, it depends on the cookout. If it's like us having a cookout, yeah. But if it's like our parents having a cookout, it's gonna be the Earth, Wind, and Fire Kenny G version of that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot Earth, Wind, and Fire Kenny G linked up.
Yeah, and it's fire.
It's good.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of good, number 9, Juicy by Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls. Christopher Wallace.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I put that in my
It's playing on my cookout.
my cookout playlist, but I get why it's in there.
This one is dedicated. People have told me I never amount to nothing. The people that called the police on me when I was about them business hustling trying to get some money to feed my daughter. And all the people
That's some real life
struggle.
shit right there. Anyway.
It's all good, baby.
Baby.
It was over
a dream. I used to magazines.
He called the people out specifically. He said to the people that called the police on me when I was hustling trying to get some money to feed my daughter.
Fuck y'all in the Marcy Projects. Anyway, number 8, we have This Is How We Do It by Montel Jordan.
That shows up.
yeah.
It's gonna show up. Number 7, Real Love by Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Number 6, Love Come Down, Evelyn Champagne King.
Yep, that's in there.
Number 5, this is for Elijah. September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Hey,
So many better Earth, Wind, and Fire songs.
do you remember?
We have ours at the same place too.
I'm glad that Earth, Wind, and Fire gave me a song to celebrate my birthday month, but also it's overplayed.
You know what's
It
crazy? You know what's crazy? That song is actually my mom's birthday month and birthday. The 21st day of September. That's when she was
He
born.
sings it all the time at that time.
Every birthday. I'm like, all right, here we go. Oh, like, here we go. All right. Number 4, Outstanding, the Gap Band.
Oh, Bubba.
Gotta have it in there.
Yeah.
Number 3, Summertime, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Top 5 summertime songs.
Can I be honest? I got a confession. My family never really played that song at a cookout.
Because they ain't real.
Like I heard it like probably once or twice growing up, but not every cookout.
This is just hey, looking back, hey, you figure out that your family wasn't shit.
Damn,
they didn't play. They didn't play
that's just
Summertime.
rude.
Walter,
You gotta be that way.
No. Walter, Kris is my family. That's the fucked up part about it.
No, I didn't went to any of your cookouts. I never been to any
Yes, you
cookouts
did.
Mark had.
Your mama came. Your mom.
This is a lie from Mark Simpson. I remember everything from my childhood. I remember Chuck E. Cheese parties. I don't remember cookouts.
Oh my god!
Speaking of Chuck E. Cheese and little kids, Step in the Name of Love, R. Kelly.
Nope.
Wait. Before we all get back to crucifying R. Kelly, which don't get me wrong, the man needs to be crucified for what he did. I had a long conversation with I had a long conversation with my dad. Man, my dad has been a musician for 56 years. And I asked him, I was like, Dad, how do you get past looking past the person for the music they've done, right? And what he said was, you have to find a way to distinguish an artist from like a good work that an artist did versus that artist themselves. And I think this is one of those few times in that situation where you can sit there and go, yeah, I can separate the artist, like the music from the artist, right? Like it's a really good song. And I have heard every cookout I have ever been to in the history of like
history of cookouts.
Exactly.
Got the song.
Yeah, but fuck that thing.
Step it. Oh, all right, Elijah. All right. That's strike two.
Say
Listen.
I almost broke into song until you said that.
I always just remember like the R. Kelly trial of R. Kelly Boondocks episode when he's like, I know the guy can sing, but we gotta persecute this man.
Hey, low key, one of my favorite lines in the Boondocks comes out of that episode, and it's when it's when Riley is talking to Tom Dubois.
Tom, and if R. Kelly go to jail, I'm gonna piss on your cat.
I was like, God damn.
You said that with the utmost authority.
I can't have this.
I just no that is one of the greatest lines I think that was ever in the Boondocks. But the line that comes after that is one of my favorites too. Is, man, you just got beat by an 8-year-old.
Yeah. Anyway. I mean, the logic in the argument was solid. There was nothing he could say after that point.
I mean, well, it does bring up a point, but we don't have time to get into that today.
No. That's a full 2 episodes.
Now, what was worse? The R. Kelly episode or the Chris Brown episode?
R. Kelly episode, man.
R. Kelly.
I'm gonna say R. Kelly episode
all the time.
Places, man.
It was one of the
when
few
they did
times
the video,
where
the actual tape.
No, hey, speaking of the Boondocks, do y'all watch DJ Vlad on YouTube?
Yeah,
sometimes, yeah.
Y'all catch his interview with Chris Hansen?
No.
So
yes, I do. I saw
Vlad actually contacted
not Chris Hansen. Go ahead.
And had him record a message for Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen is a shit, man.
He
be catching everybody.
As Eddie Griffin said the best. He was like, man, those guys are crazy. He'd be like, do you know she was she was 12? She said she was 13, as if that was gonna help the situation. And
then when they get there, they're like, oh, this girl does not look 13. I was like, nigga, you know you about to go to jail today.
She was like, did you know that girl was 13? She told me she was 12.
I was like, that
is disgusting.
Bruh,
it's always backwards.
I'd be watching the show like this. I'd be like, yeah, you didn't know she's 13. But then they'd say like a age way less, like 10 or 11. I was like,
you're like, dog.
And plus, there's also this. Jail don't take too kind to child pornographers.
Oh no,
what'd you say, Alexa?
Jail don't take too kindly to sexual predators.
That was uncalled for.
Marcel got a point. For some, like, criminals have a hierarchy, right? Like, the things you do not mess with in the in the world are women and children. And anybody, to my knowledge, who has done that has had a very hard time.
You could steal a car, you could like rob a bank, you could even like steal someone's check, committed internet fraud, and people would not bat an eye. But if you mess with a kid, oh my god!
Yeah. Speaking of messing with kids, shout out to Robert R. Kelly for being number 2, Step in the Name of Love. We're gonna move on to number 1. Before I Let Go by Maze and Frankie Beverly.
There we go. That's it.
Wait. Let me clarify.
Let me clarify.
I said Maze and Frankie Beverly, Mark. So there's no need to clarify.
Fuck Beyonce.
No, Beyonce's version is good as well. Beyonce's version is good as well.
No, it's not that good. Beyonce is
good as well. It's good as well for the new generation.
It sounds so forced.
Beyonce,
you gotta think that's like that. It was made so perfect and somber. They recorded it perfect. They weren't trying to force anything. Beyonce get on there and it's like, all right, I see Beyonce's being Beyonce.
You make me happy. Oh, shut up, Beyonce.
Hey, real talk
on
that. Hey, y'all. I don't know if y'all been to the older ones recently, but I'm waiting for Luther to come back because Luther wasn't in that list. And
listen,
Never Too Much might be in the list, but
I'll say Never Too Much will be the song that's on the list. That's also what I
Never Too Much is my number 5.
I don't like that song anymore.
What's wrong with you, Mark?
I don't like that song anymore.
What's wrong with you? Why do you not like that song anymore, Mark?
I don't want to talk about
confessions time. No confessions time.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why do you not like
I don't want to talk about
too
it.
Much
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Why don't you want to talk about it? What's wrong with it?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, Walter, go ahead.
But I say because that one is one I heard a lot. There's a few other ones that like escapes it, but that was the biggest one that like came to my mind. I was like, yeah, every cookout I've been to has had.
There's some Marvin Gaye played too.
Marvin Gaye shows up.
What song?
Let's Stay Together.
No, that's Al Green.
I mean, I said.
No, I'm thinking of like
Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Heard It Through the Grapevine. Ain't nobody heard Heard Through the Grapevine at a cookout?
Hey, Loki, I heard Sonny at a cookout one time and lost my mind.
Wait, Sonny?
Yeah, because Marvin Gaye did a version of Sonny, and that's actually,
bro.
It kind of
Bill Withers.
Actually, Make Me Want to Holler is a good cookout song.
Lovely Day by Bill Withers.
It's on there. I already said that.
Lovely Day was on there.
Lovely Day.
All the dance songs are on there. So you got Wobble, Cupid Shuffle, Trouble Shuffle, Cha Cha Slide.
My Eyes. What about My Eyes Don't Cry? That's Stevie.
Technically, with me, okay. Last week for the Stevie songs, we had a lot of we literally had a lot of blind jokes. So his eyes can't cry, but they also can't see.
No, we had to cut this episode short because we was just roasting Stevie.
We were going in on Stevie the whole time. Shout out to Stevie Wonder.
Y'all all wrong.
Shout out to Stevie Wonder.
But look, the jokes were just so like right there in front of us.
They were on point. They were on
and
point.
Plus, he would have seen it coming anyway. Shoosh.
Anyway,
all right, Marcel.
At that point. Thank you for listening to this podcast episode. I'm going to edit the hell out of it. But anyway, thank you for our special guests, Mark Simpson, Elijah Miller, Marcel Smith, and Walter Whitt. Stay safe. Stay safe, social distance, and be nice to each other.